Welcome back to another edition of Lifting with the Stars. Our guest today is Marie. Marie is down over 34 pounds since starting at Fit House, and her story is a very inspiring one. Marie was a referral from numerous successful clients of ours, and the very first thing that she told me was that nothing works for her. She's tried everything, and weight loss just does not work for her. So Marie, what were your initial impressions of our first meeting?
I was excited and hopeful that I could do this. I was reading Chris's face saying, I'm never going to see this woman again. But knowing some individuals that go here, I became more interested, and then Chris posted my name to see a video, and then I realized I know half the gym in some way or another, and it kind of inspired me. And I said, I gave myself 6 months, and I signed the papers, and here I am.
And I noticed when I first met you, that seemed to be really paramount, that you had known, quite a few people who train with us, so you knew people in your personal life who were seeing the results that you were looking for.
Yeah.
Because I can completely empathize with what you told me originally. There's nothing more frustrating than like putting work in and not getting out of it, not getting the results of what you're putting in. And it's like you're doing what you think is right, but it's not taking you to where you want to be. So Marie started training with us, and initially we started with just weight training. We didn't start with nutrition yet. What results did you see initially just from starting with weight training?
After the first day or so, when I got over that muscle pain of using muscles I hadn't used, my energy was up. I was feeling really motivated and proud of myself that I would get up early in the morning and get to the gym. And I was already eating relatively well. So I did see a little bit of weight loss, but not what I saw after I did the detox, the diet, and I'm here 4 days a week in the morning working out.
Yeah, and I noticed, like when you first started, the reason we started with just weightlifting is, and a lot of people, I start them with just weightlifting because you can see results to a certain point. And I find that when people start seeing those results, and maybe you can relate to this, you see some results initially, that's very inspiring, and then that inspires you to want to do more and see even more results.
Yeah. And the eating habits have changed, and they changed because it's not a diet, and it's doable. And I found that I've really shifted, for the most part, I eat because I need to, not because I'm emotionally charged to do so, or programmed to do so. So yeah, it's been very helpful.
You said something really interesting a minute ago that I had forgot about. When we first sat down, you told me like what you were doing, and you were eating healthy foods. And I remember I said to you, Marie, you're doing a great job making healthy choices, but there's a big difference between eating healthy foods and eating healthy foods in a way to lose fat and to lose weight. And you jumped the gun a little on me, but the next thing that we were going to talk about is you started with the detox. It was a 1 week intense detox. This is not the type of detox that your girlfriend is selling out of her Arbonne catalog. This is a legitimate medicinal detox. It's paramount, and it was paramount for you because the detox helps remove a lot of blockers in your body that are stifling your fat loss. So what was your experience with the detox?
I was so happy that I had a team to help support me through it every day, and I texted a lot of people because it was very painful for me. Unlike a lot of other people, I think I probably had a lot of toxins over the years. I had headaches that were waking me up at night. My muscles hurt, but I was assured that as soon as I got through that 4th and 5th day that they would resolve themselves.
And
they did.
What results did you see from the detox?
The scale probably only moved 2 or 3 pounds, but that wasn't what the point of the detox was. So I wasn't too upset about that, but my energy level was up. I was sleeping better. I actually went off my hormone pills that was on natural stuff. I stopped taking the ibuprofen when I was hurting, and I tried more organic massages to get through it. And I was ready and eager to start eating again.
Yeah, and I remember I told you the detox was not about fat loss in the short term, but it was about fat loss in the long term. So immediately coming off the detox, you started the Fit House 6-week nutrition program. What results did you see from that?
I was almost giddy on how much I actually could eat and was concerned that I wasn't going to be able to eat everything I had to. But it really put me in a different frame of mind and really eager to continue working out at the gym. I know a lot of people get concerned about the cost of eating healthy. When you set your portions the way that you really satisfy you without overeating, you get creative on what stores have the healthier meat and vegetables. You buy for your portion control where you're not so likely to throw things out. It's actually quite manageable. And then I began to find the days where maybe Wegmans does their closeout meat. So you take it, you break it up, you freeze it, and you got healthy meat that didn't cost as much as if you just bought it full price.
So that brings us to today. You are now down, you train with us 4 days a week. You're down over 34 pounds. The young lady who said that nothing works for her and it's just not possible. And there's such a difference in you, not just physically, but also the difference that we see in you, like mentally, your energy. So my question is, what goals do you have moving forward?
I'm down 35 pounds this morning, so I need
Pardon me.
to add that. That 1 pound really meant something to me. Someone that you'll meet eventually did a chin-up, so I have a 1.5-year goal, 2-year goal, that I'm going to do a chin-up. If I do it before then, even better. I want to increase my weights. What else do I want to do?
I gotta say,
Go ahead.
oh, I think it's so cool how different the goals are now, because it's when we first met, the goal was like weight loss, but nothing works for me. But now we have a program and we have a foundation that works, and you're confident that you're going to continue to lose weight. So now it's cool because the goals are shifting to other things which are going to help accentuate the weight loss in terms of like being able to do a chin up and getting stronger in the gym.
Yep, and I must say, I mean, yesterday Gina said, "You look really thin. Have you been on the scale?" And I went, no, I guess tomorrow I'll get on the scale, because every time she says it,
Yeah.
it's normally when I'm down a pound, where I may not have gotten on the scale. But it's not my only goal, and some days my goal is to get here and just be optimally, do all my sets and reps as I need to, and then I can just go on about my day. And other days I'm much more motivated and I'll get 20,000 steps in, and I'm creative with my cooking, and I feel like I've achieved different goals. So having multiple kind of benchmarks has helped me continue to go on. And when I have a bad day, I text some of my friends or I post on one of the Facebook pages, and they're always right there to push me forward.
Awesome, and I agree. I think a proper support system is so paramount towards seeing success. And success doesn't come without obstacles. So originally when we started, the obstacle was nothing works for me. But I'm curious now that you're down over 30, 34, 35 pounds, what is the biggest obstacle for you currently?
I think my next step is, now it's nice out, going out with friends. I've been very comfortable to have iced tea or water if they're choosing to have alcohol. I'm not saying that I'm not drinking moving forward, but at this point I choose not to, and that's kind of a different twist on things, to know that I still have options, and I have options to make good choices. So that's probably the biggest thing that I've been focusing on. But for the most part, this has been pretty easy.
That's awesome. If someone wanted to replicate your success thus far, what would you suggest?
Come meet Chris. Yeah. Really figure out where your priorities are and where you want to be. I'm not saying that I'm easily writing checks to be here, but I think I said to Chris in the beginning, my rationale was, you go buy a whole new wardrobe is going to cost me how much, versus coming to the gym and maybe still fitting into my old clothes and the bags that I have in the closet. That certainly is something to think about as I continue to move forward, and motivates me to keep coming back. Is you have choices, and sometimes these choices aren't what we think about, and I feel great. And it's not even about how my clothes feel, it's even just how I get up in the morning.
That's awesome. Marie, I hope this interview motivates others to make a positive change in their life, and I look forward to all of your future successes. Thank you for being with us today. Especially, Marie is so dedicated that her dog put a hole through her lip the other day, and she was still here to do this interview today. We appreciate you, Marie, and we look forward to your future successes.